What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys having a wonderful day. You know, I am 26 years old and I'm gonna be 27 in a couple months, right? And I just can't help but think that, I've been working for over 10 years in my lifetime. Like I started from the bottom of fast food, warehouse, factory, construction, restaurant, like I've done almost everything, but not everything. And what I've noticed in my work lifetime experience is that jobs are just full of it. Like what I mean is that they are the most disingenuous place to put your pride and heart and effort into doing your job, if that makes sense, right? Because you're going off of you're you're going off of what you're told on a job site just to hear that someone else came through the door, with a word of mouth, or this person is barely doing the bare minimum. But if you go to the bathroom and you take a dump for like 5-10 minutes, now you getting picked on for taking too long going to the bathroom. Or if you work too hard, now they give you more work. Or if you speak up about a small issue, now you become a target and now they're retaliating against you. It's crazy how getting a job is also becoming very hard nowadays, too. Like when I found out that most companies aren't really even hiring, they're really just what you call ghost jobs, to the point where the only reason why they have that now hiring sign is to literally tell other competitors that they're making a lot of money and they have enough money to hire more people. But in reality, they really don't have any money as much as they claim to be because they have this now hiring sign. To me, it's like if I got to be honest, right, from what I've been hearing here in America, if you're not in the medical field, the tech field, law, or any type of skilled trade, you're kind of screwed to the point where you're just going to keep going through what you call the hamster wheel. But it's like the hamster wheel of humiliation, right? You're going to stay at a job for like 3 to 5 years, and you're probably going to keep going back to $20 an hour, $25 an hour, $20 an hour, $25 an hour. And by the time you get to that $30 mark, you tell yourself that, things are going to change. This is my place. I plan to move up, just for you to be backdoored every single, uh, I mean, not every single day, but once in a while. And when I say backdoored, I mean like stabbed in the back by a coworker, by your team lead, work drama. Like there's always something in the midst when you're at work, right? Nothing is guaranteed. That's why I don't ever ask KISS. And team lead supervisors, they hate me for it because I just sit there with a smug on my face because I know that they know that I don't need to be here. I don't need your money. I'm only here just to milk as much money as I can and just leave. Just leave. Like it really has put me in a predicament or in the corner to where you there's a saying that I heard from uh somebody. It was a grown man. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a red pill influencer. I don't know his name. I just came across his video. He said that every man should own a pickup truck and don't have too many possessions. And I got to thinking, I'm like, why would you want that type of miserable life? when you have the freedom to, buy whatever you want and do whatever you want with your money, right? When I say do whatever you want, I mean like, start a hobby, get real fancy with it, buy parts for it, like stuff like that, right? And the more I stay in my job, the more I think about what he said, right? Buy a pickup truck. Don't own too many possessions. Leave leave whenever you want to leave. That is literally the true choice of freedom when it comes to working these bullshit jobs. And you know what's the crazy part is? They're everywhere. And it's not even the job sometimes. It's just the people. Like the more I understand why people just stick to doing gig jobs, the more I just kind of like, just mind my own business. Don't even pick on people who just DoorDash, who DoorDash, who do, Instacart all day just to feed their, family, feed their kids, or have time to be with their kids. My only gripe is that they just can't be complaining, because if they wanted full-time money, then they'll just go get a full-time job. But, gig work is kind of not something you want to put on your resume, because it's a gig work. If that makes sense, right? But for the most part, jobs are not what they used to be when I was 16. And that was like in 2015. I think after COVID, then 2025 hit, and things, no, actually, it was actually after COVID. After COVID, or the coof, things have not been the same in the job market. Let's just be honest. Things have not been the same. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later.